Welcome to the online classes of Moral Science of class 11th. Here you can see that we are going to the chapter number 8 that is named as the spirit of tolerance. So what the tolerance means in Hindi we can say it's hin because various times we used to hear that we should have the patience before someone's opinion or before someone's pain. We should understand what the situation is whenever some opinion come to us, like our elders opinion, it may be the opinion of the younger one also. We should just respect their opinion. We should have the patience, just to endurance also you can say the tolerance is. So you just endure the pain or hindrance that the person is having, or you should get through the opinion. Means one of the thing of tolerance is to have the patience and have to respect the opinion of the others. That is what the tolerance is in similar words. But here we are going to see the tolerance on the basis of the harmony of our country and some respectful thing that we should follow for making our peace to be continued in the country. So tolerance is something which comes when we are in the majority, and we should follow them and we should give respect to the opinions of the others also. So if you are from a well-being family and well-behaved manner, if you are having, then you will have the tolerance and you will tolerate the situation of the things which are going through our surroundings. So we should respect the opinion of others, we should have the patience, we should tolerate to the situation, and we should respect the things. So tolerance has always been acclaimed as the greatest virtue because it is one of the best. You can say that the attitude of having the patience and the tolerance is the best thing or the virtue which you can have with you. So it is one of the greatest virtue of the people of the India, because India, it is already contained with along with different kinds of the cultures, religions, and different kinds of the, which you can say diversity is there. And but we used to say that okay, India is unity in diversity. That means whether there are different kinds of the diversities, maybe in clothing, it may be on language, or it may be on your caste, creed, religions, everything, but we are just making us to be bounded in a unity. So that is unity in diversity, and our country is named it as a land of the unity of diversity because with along with the different caste, creeds, and the religions, we have to be stand together, we bound each other and be in a unite. So people belong to different common communities, it may be religions, we used to talk different languages, we used to wear different clothes, we have our own religion practices, regional settings. So whatever ideologies and different political affiliations are also different thing for different countries, because for our side different political affiliations are there, and for different countries it is different. Like if we consider Kerala also, it may be considered in Kashmir also. So different political affiliations, the ideologies, their backgrounds, cultural background, it can be religion backgrounds, their religious faiths, different languages are all diverse. So people of the state nation have accepted all these realities and they are working together for the welfare of the society, because we know that from the top Kashmir to the of the bottom in the Kanyakumari till this whole India is being diversified with along with different kinds of cultures, religions, your languages, your dressings, your religious faiths, so regionals, everything. So this much in the diversity, our India is standing together and bonding themselves in the unity and just working together just for the welfare of our society. And whatever happens, because nowadays mass media used to show different kinds of the information to the different corners of our country. So we know that this state is happen like something it happened in different states, or something a different news came from the different states of our country. We used to think it of because we know that yes, we are working for it and our whole nation is one, that is our country. So we don't have to think of the religions, there should not be boundary for the religions or the regional faiths and all. So we all are united in a single. So however, this all are things are used to be done. This is a social faith that everyone should have along with them to show work for the welfare of the society, and should accept that yes, our country is diversified to a extent, and we should accept that reality and should work it out for the tolerance. Means you should tolerate everything and you should work out for the welfare of the society. But as we know, but nowadays that there is a disturbance to the peace and the fellowship of our countries. It may be due to the different communities, because we know that Hindu, Muslims, religions issues are always used to be there, and different communities, different religions, your castes, even on the colors. Nowadays for the scheduled tribes and the scheduled caste, we are having some problems. So different problems are day to day life, if you have seen many kinds of things used to arise. So this all makes a disturbance and hindrance to the harmony and the peace of our country, and it always makes a problem to the people of the different communities, and due to which the peace of our country is being damaged. So we have to tolerate all these things just to make our country more peaceful. So different communalisms are promoting the religious fundamentalism. Here you can see on the top of the line that forces of the communalisms are promoting religious fundamentalism and fanaticism to some extent, because we know that whatever different communities, religions, castes and creeds are been there, they are just promoting their own religious fanaticisms and the fundamentalism, that every rituals, everyone follow different rituals of different religions. But if you are just promoting your own religious fundamentalism and the fanaticism that your religions have or your caste is just following, that thing, we are dividing this to a lot to and some extent they lead to risk, like if you are causing a loss of lives, it may be causing a loss of properties, it may cause a loss of peace of your country. So division and the polarizing society, that to due to the caste and the creed, mainly it just destroy the integrity of our country, that we are destroying the unity that has been developed in our country due to the different religions or the caste and creed. So you just have to tolerate, you should understand and should accept the reality that yes, our country is originated with the different kinds of the cultures and the religions. So we should just understand, should not promote it, but we should have the tolerance to accept it. So first of all, accept the reality that every religion or the different castes and the creeds are having their own fanaticisms and have their own fundamentals that they used to follow. So these rituals should be respected by every religion and should be given equal opportunity for them also to come out and give their own fundamentalisms. So this polarization should be done, and it should be done on the basis of the caste, creed and the colors. But this things that are trying to, like some religions used to do, that they used to just promote their religious faiths and fundamentals outside, but this can tear the tolerance and can destroy the unity of the diversity in our country, and even can destroy the integrity of our motherland. So many times we come across news that people are promoting hate, propaganda, communal stereotype and prejudices, and conflicts are the results. We know that everyone have their own prejudices, and if they are coming taking their own prejudices and come out by promoting them, then this type of things makes a conflicts, and they can damage the whole tolerance and the integrity of our country that we have prepared. So tolerance is something that you should have the patience, you should accept the reality and should respect the opinion of the others which have been come inside it. So conflicts are caused by religious intolerance. Here some intolerance has been shown to you, that due to this religious intolerance also some conflicts been in our countries. Religion is supposed to be a unifying force between a man and man and God. We know, because religion is something which makes us or bring us near to a God. All this religion have the same thing. Every religion teaches, every thoughts given by the saints or the different religion faiths, everything is same, but the propaganda is different. So all the religions teach us the positive values. It may be love, brotherhood, equality, liberty or justice. Quite often we see that the religion is being used by unsocial elements for selfish purpose. Nowadays it is being done, and this creates a kind of the hatred between the persons living in the country of the same caste and religion also, but they have some injustice in their mind and they create a conflict which become a good result, or sometimes it become a good bad result. So quite often we used to see this kind of unsocial elements that used to be done, and different cultures are being there and they are following different faiths also. If we go against it and doesn't respect it, that will also create lots of conflicts. So in 1947, at the dawn of independence, India had the painful experience of dividing into two nations on the basis of religion, because India is already been divided into the basis of the two religions, that is what Hindu and Muslim, and they have been divided into two, that is of Pakistan and India. The division was being done in 1947 itself, the same thing. So in 1919, a Christian missionary and his two sons were burned alive as they were sleeping inside their car in Odisha by a right-wing Hindu mob, which accused them of attempting to convert the local population. This is also the bad thing that we have done, because Christians, it doesn't mean that he is a Christian or a Muslim. He is a human being and he is living with his son or his family. So whenever they are means we should respect the religion also. We should respect, before that we should accept that it's a human being and we should take care of them and we should give respect. So again in 2002 you can hear that the Gujarat witnessed a series of riots between Hindus and Muslims. A train was attacked, burned, killing many Hindu pilgrims who were travelling in it. And this is also wrong one, that Gujarat where the Hindus were traveling in a train and they were attacked and burned, and many of the Hindus were killed. So this Hindu fundamentalism went on a killing spree, because different religions make their own fundamentalism, and due to their fantasies they used to get hinder the other problems and other religious faiths also, due to which some conflicts have been arised. On such occasions of religious intolerance, we also get to know people of the goodwill and moral courage who come forward to help the victims of such misdeeds. You know, there's almost all these misdeeds used to be done, used to get arised at day-to-day lives. Nowadays we are hearing this, and you may have also seen the different kinds of the crimes which are being going done on the basis of the religion itself, that Hindus or it may be of different castes, but we should accept that, or accept the right that we are a human being and we should follow every fundamental rights that have been given by the constitution. So there are different things which can be seen in our daily life, and these misdeeds used to be done, and whenever some misdeeds are been taken, we know that different rallies used to be started, right? It may be due to your Hindu caste, it may be due to your Christianity missionaries or your Muslims. So different rallies or the persons who come forward, it doesn't mean that they will be standing for you. We should accept that yes, every religion is the same, and every religion faiths are also belonging to the same unity. So persons used to come, they used to come forward to help the victims also, that is also the good deed. But whatever the mischiefs or the misdeeds which we are going to do on the name of the religion, it should be stopped. So Qureshi, who was conferred the Kabir Puraskar by the central government for displaying courage in saving the life of Pavan, and two Hindu families, says, after all these years of senseless violence, it's time to give a peace a chance. It's important to have regular dialogues among all the communities and all the issues to bring about harmony. So can we take this inspiration forward, right? Because this Qureshi, the person is Muslim, he just came forward and helped that person's life. He helped the two sons and the persons. He just told that after different kind of the violences that have been done due to this religion, faiths and all, we should give a peace, firstly a chance, that we should provide a peace and harmony in our country. It is very important just to make everyone regular on the basis of their religion communities or due to the regional communities. We should bring about the harmony and the peace along each other, as we are all regards to one single country. It doesn't mean of different religions or the caste or the creed, but we belong to a same country and same persons. We are means we are having a human rights also. So caste-based intolerance is also there, that incidents of violence by the people of one caste against those of the other caste is on the rise day by day, because nowadays due to different caste and religions we are having the different kind of the intolerance, and to which a violence has also been occurred. In many villages the high caste people look down upon the people of the low caste. They don't even touch them. They are considered as untouchables. Harijans and all you may have heard. And nowadays like generals are there, the ST, SCs are the scheduled tribes, and the scheduled castes are there. I think many of you heard about the Goons and all in our Chhattisgarh also. So in every state there are some castes, and the people look down that caste and consider them as an untouchables. They used to be out of the city boundaries also. So do not allow them to drink the water from the same well. They didn't allow them to walk on the same street or the same roads. They don't allow to be used things which we are using for our cultures, like using the river water, using the well water, or having the food from the markets. They are not allowed to offer all this. So this is a kind of an intolerance on the basis of the caste by the upper caste and the lower caste. It may be of the same one. Like we know that Gujaratis, Marathis, Biharis, there are different diversified castes are there in our country. So on that basis of the Gujaratis and Marathis also there are some small castes. In that the upper caste used to see that lower caste as the untouchables. This is not a good thing, and the misdeeds have been done on the basis of that caste name also. So Abdul was the son of the prominent businessman. While at college he became friendly with Sunanda, the daughter of the owner of a star hotel. Means Abdul, he was just a businessman person's son. While at college he became friendly with Sunanda, who was the daughter of an owner at a star hotel. So Abdul and Sunanda plan to marry each other. As Abdul's by name itself you can understand that he is belonging to a Muslim religion, and Sunanda was from a Hindu family and from a rich family, because she was a daughter for the owner of a star hotel. They both of them get friendly with each other and plan to marry each other, but their parents did not approve the idea, as they were from different religions. So they went for a civil marriage in another town. They just had a registered marriage. The girl's parents caught and murdered them as a honor killing. and they think that okay, when we have killed them, that is a kind of a honor because we have killed them on the basis of the caste, and this should not happen. I mean, they used to did this, I mean, this misdeed has been given to the other persons, that it is a kind of a query and questions in our mind that why this happened, and he is just giving an honor name to that because he was going to tell that people's marrying like this in the different religion is not good, and it's a kind of a biggest crime that a person should not marry of the other caste or the other religion, girl or a boy. So this all are the things which are being done on the basis of the caste. So this caste based intolerance should be stopped now. Already the Supreme Court have been given the rule for this also, that if, the majors are having their own right to marry with the person of different caste or different religion according to their choice, but these caste based persons who are having in their mind, they can spoil the things also. So hatred and prejudice are the two traits that spark of fights and the riots. It's true because whatever the hate we are having on the different basis of the religions or the other religions, we are just sparking that fights and the riots. Polarization of people on the basis of different differences in the skin colors, social standing, behavior, ideologies, political affiliations take place when some person with vested interest manipulate people to create majority opinion against the minority groups. We know that the majority groups always have their own means thoughts and all. They will give their thoughts on the majority, and the minority groups will also be there. They will try to manipulate the people just to create that things that have the majority one's ideas, and they have to turn up their ideologies to the majority part. But the common element that runs through all situations is intolerance, because they are not having the tolerance, and they are not accepting the opportunity or the choice that they have been given to the cultures. So every culture is equal, every religion is equal, but we have to understand that, and we have to respect the opinion of the other religions and the faiths of the other religions also. So here you can see that there was a different kind of intolerance in our country due to the basis of the religious intolerance and due to the basis of the caste based intolerance. So what this tolerance means? So tolerance is the freedom from the bigotry or from racial or the religious prejudice. A bigot is one whose attitude or the behavior expresses intolerance, as because of race, it may be because of religion, it may be because of politics. So tolerance is the attitude which helps us live in peace and harmony with people who are indifferent on various counts, right? Because it may be due to your caste, creed, color, or your dressings. If they are on the different counts, we should have the tolerance, and we should accept the reality that they are also belonging to the same country and the same human right which we are having. So people must be accepted and treat what they are and not for what we accept them to be, because if we are accepting something from the person, then if it doesn't reach to our expectations, we used to just make him down, or just relate them to the downcast or relate them to the down person. But we should accept them for what he is, and we should treat him for what he is. We should not try to make our expectations levels to be up, and he should not match that expectations level, because already we are the persons who we are. We should not change ourselves. So tolerance is like what you are accepting the opinion of the others, or what you are relating yourself, and you should respect that opinion of the other people also. So tolerance is respect, acceptance, and appreciation of the rich diversity of our world's culture, our forms of expressions and ways of being human. Tolerance is harmony and difference. So we should follow the rules and the regulations that have been given to the different castes and the creeds in our country, and we should understand we should appreciate that rules, and we should understand and we should accept the opinions from the different castes and religions, and we should keep a harmony or build up the harmony in this different diversified country. So in UNESCO Declaration of the Principle of Tolerance, for us Indians, the guiding slogan about tolerance is unity in diversity, that we are united along with this diversified nation, along in this diversified nation of the broad religions, your cultures, your regional diversifications, your political affiliations. So along with this large diversities, we should be united to each other. So Martin Luther King Jr. speaks of tolerance in terms of a universal love. It is a love that discovers the neighbor is in every man it meets, right? Because every person whom you meet, you should discover the neighbor, or you should discover the friend in them. Then you can understand that that is what the love is. So tolerance is something when you accept the reality of the other person, and you just accept him for what he is. You should not add up for your expectation. You should not allow them to reach your expectation level. You should just accept him and should enjoy the life. Thus, it becomes clear that the seed of the tolerance is love. If you are loving someone, you are showing the respect or the love. That is what a beginning growth of the tolerance. So love seed of the tolerance needs care and the compassion to take root and grow. So this love, when we just grow, make a seed of a love and try to seed to be grow, then it will take a root and will grow, and that we should show that care and the compassion, then only it will be growing. So love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrong but rejoices in the right. Love bears all things, believes in all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. So, love is something which seeds up our patience and kind. We should not jealous or arrogant with the other ones. We should not be irritable. We should bear all the things. We should accept all the diversifications which we are seeing in our country. So, make love as your aim. So, love is most important than rules and the rituals. It tolerates human differences and the defects that we are going to see in the different humans which you are going through. So whenever you are entering into your classroom also, you are seeing the students of the different counts. They are having different colors, they are having different creeds, they are from different caste and the religion, they are having their own faiths also, they are having their own religious faiths also. So we should accept all that diversifications in our class, and we should have that much that we should show the love to them, and we should tolerate that differences also. It leads to a service and makes person sacrifice his likes and possessions for the sake of the others. Sometimes for your love you should sacrifice some things, and sometimes for the sake of the others also we should sacrifice our likes. So tolerance make one think of the others first. We should think of others, we should get acceptance to his reality, then only we are coming to the tolerance. It enables us to welcome people with different views. Tolerance helps us to coexist peacefully. It enables us to understand and recognize individually and the differences. When we understand and accept others with all their differences, we help ease tensions created by ignorance and the prejudice. So, beauty of the garden is in the varieties of the flowers and plants it has. Tolerance strengthens relationship and the growth. I already told you that when you coexist peacefully, then only the tolerance will helps you to be in a peace. So, to make the country to be in peace and harmony, we should have the love, and that is what love will seed up into the tolerance, and it enables us to understand that what the individuality means, what individual person is having, and what opinion is about the differences also. We should just get up on that, and we should understand that everyone accept the all the differences, everyone have to accept all the differences, and we should help each other just to create our ignorance that to the differences that we are having in us. So in that different counts we should try to create the unity. Intolerance in any form is dangerous and unacceptable also. So some people feel that our society is becoming more and more intolerant in nowadays, and it is happening a lots of crimes that have been taking place on the basis of this intolerance. It may be a religious intolerance, it may be a caste intolerance, caste, creed, religion, your color, your differences, your upper caste, lower caste, different kinds of their intolerance is being done in our country, and this is trying to make a crime. This is giving a chance to have an intolerance in our country. So Priyanka Chopra, an actor, says that it is odd we are not tolerant at all anymore. The more we have a voice, the more we hide behind anonymity and talk crap. You are going to have trolls everywhere. So that is what she said, that whatever we are having the intolerance that is increasing day by day, and if we have a more on that word, or we can show a voice on that thing, then we hide behind the anonymity and talk crap, and we are being trolled by everyone that yes, he is coming, or he is being standing on the same thing, and being trolled on that word. So every person, if he is standing on the majority is there, then a trolling will also not be done. So, but others think that in spite of all the intolerance around us, it is possible to live in a nationality integrated life. Truly, nationally integrated life, if we want to live, then we can just avoid all the intolerance beside us, and we can have our own tolerance, and we can live a good life. Listen to what Imran Hazmi, that actor, says. I call my family a nationally integrated family. My mom is Christian, my dad a staunch Muslim, my wife is a Hindu. My grandmother converted to Islam after she married my grandfather, because see, his grandfather of different caste, and they are now Imran Hazmi will also be a crossbreed, and after that he got married to a Hindu person, and again he got married to a different religious person. So you might think that it get tragic to for a kids of so many religions. This is exactly what I went through, that yes, different religions are there, different castes are there, will have their own faith, and their child have to go through that all religions also. But yes, there is some unity in their different castes and the creeds also. The danger of intolerance has increased not because it has become more common, but because its representative have received more destructive tools. This is true, because whatever the danger of intolerance has been increasing is just not because it is being done by everyone, it is being common nowadays in the life, but its representatives are using a different kind of the tools or the destructive tools just to implement their aggressive plans, and they can create a crime, they can offend the persons with a large destructive tools also. Learning to be a tolerant, so we should learn that how we should be tolerant, and it is firstly I have already told you that the first tutor is your mother, the first tuition or a school or from here you are getting your knowledge, that education is from our home itself, and then we are coming to the school which makes you a tuned person, or a fine tuning has been done in the school along with the knowledge. So the family is the first classroom where the lessons of the tolerance are being learned to you. In the family we learn to make a lot of adjustments, because in our family not everyone is same. Our father, mother, your uncle, aunt, your brothers, cousins, everyone are of a different counts, and we are just adjusting ourselves in the family. That means we are trying to make our family to be happy, and we are trying to feel proud that we are having a family of this much diversifications, and we are living in a single count. So same thing we should follow it for our country also. It is love, care and the concern for one another that keeps the family united and functioning, and similarly this love and concern will keep our countries also to be united and keep functioning very properly. So the child that grows in an atmosphere of a tolerance will grow up and become a strong citizen of the nation, because if he is going to adjust in his family at a very early age, then he will learn a very good thing just to tolerate in the country also and become a strong citizen also for the nation. Similarly, a child that lives in a family atmosphere of dissent and disharmony will grow up as an intolerant person, because if the family is just continuing his disharmony, and the person who is going to be grow, he will also become an intolerant person, and who may create a lots of disintegration of the families and the nations also. So school is a second classroom, as I told you, they will try to make you fine tuned. Is a second classroom for a child to learn lessons in the tolerance. School is a microcosm of the nation, a place where children belonging to different family backgrounds, cultures, languages, religions, castes live and learn under the guided supervision. And one teacher used to be there to teach you, and here you are sitting in the different accounts of the persons are related to different caste, religion, regional differences are there, colors differences there, clothing is there. So in these different things also we have been guided upon by a single supervisor, and children grow up in the atmosphere of the collaboration and the cooperations. Okay, they learn to respect and appreciate the differences that exist among them, right? They should accept that the hindrance and should appreciate the differences that we are existing among. The aim at positive values and the attitudes in the school, they learn to naturally love and care for one another, because here only we are start to learn up that whether you may having your friends as a Hindus also, you may have your friends as Christian also, you may have your friends as a Muslim also. They are from different faiths, they are having different religion faiths, and we used to follow their religion faiths also. They are having different festivals. I think many of you attend the festivals of the other caste friends also, right? We don't used to see that caste and things. We just learn natural love and the care for one another by the school itself, right? The school is the first preference that a person learn their natural occurrence with each other. They used to have the tolerance with each other. They learn brotherhood, as also other values ingrained in the constitution of our country. The third classroom just for learning tolerance is the neighborhood, because the first one was the family where we learn. Second thing, it is our teachers or our classrooms in our school. The third classroom for learning tolerance is the neighborhood, because intermingling with the people in the neighborhood, participating in the various programs and the festivals, whatever the occasional things, it may be professional things, whenever we occur at that, offer umpteen opportunities to learn lessons in the tolerance. We used to have to accept the different things that they are having. There we are meeting with the persons of the different castes and religions having different counts, but we used to just participate in that various programs and the festivals of different things, and we are learning in tolerance, how to get tolerated with the country also. A tolerant person respects the rights of his neighbors to hold their own voice, to profess their own religion, belong to political parties of their own choice, and hold meetings and the functions as they consider best. And we should follow, we should respect every situations or the solutions that they are thinking for their own, and we should respect and we should appreciate also their solutions. So he does not thrust upon others his own view and pet ideas. A tolerant man practices the virtues of the patience and the humility. So in the single word we can say that the tolerance is seeded upon by a love, We should concern and should have a love towards others. It may be of different religion, caste, or written of different regional changes. They are having different faiths, they are from different colors, they are from low caste, upper caste. This all are the things which have their own counts, and they have been distinguished by a single person itself. The human being only have distinguished all these kinds of castes in the religions, but that human being we don't know, and we are just following the rules that they have been made for the diversification in our country. Yes, there is different states, there are different states in our country, that different states will follow different kinds of the religion preference, and in that single state also there are different castes and the religion following persons. So we should just accept that reality. We should work for the harmony of the country. We should just spread the love and the concern for others who are being here. Firstly, we should learn it from the family that we should adjust along with the persons of the different counts. And we used to adjust, right? Some used to be very arrogant, some used to be very carefully, they used to walk very carefully, they used to talk very politely. Sometimes someone used to very arrogant, they used different kinds of rubbish words also, they used to abuse also. But we used to get adjusted to the family that our family is the same thing and we have to respect. Similarly, we should show the same respect to our country also, and the person belonging to our country is also a kind of a family to us. So we just have to understand that the hindrance that we occur in our country, we should take peacefully, we should understand, we should accept the reality, and just have to work for the peace to be unity and the diversity. We have to go through that, and we have to prepare a harmony and the peace in our country. And this already our country has been diversified with along with different kinds of things, like it may be in your clothing, it may be in your professional works, it may be in your occasional works, it may be your social skills, your caste, your religion, your regionals, your political affiliations. In all this, you just have to stand up for one. You should seed up a love, you should try to grow it, and you should have to help others to be concerned with others, and have to make your country to be a part of a harmony, and have to make your country to be a part of a peace. And we always follow that unity is a diversity, unity in diversity. Our country follow this rule, and we should be one of them to follow that rule, and we should promote this rule also. But we should not promote the things belonging to a single caste or the religion. So everyone is same, every human being have the same rights, every human being have the same fundamental rights to be a part of our country. We all follow the same rules also, we should respect them, and we should just accept the reality which we are going through. Okay, so thank you class, this was the chapter number 8. So you can see the question answers at the last also. It is not there, I think, in this page. Yeah. What is tolerance? What is a threat to India's spirit of tolerance? Why is intolerance dangerous and unacceptable? How does a school function as a classroom for learning intolerance? Why should we guard against discrimination, making generalization, creative fences, walls, or the frontiers? These are the questions which can come in your exams also. So thank you class. You can move forward with your book. You can just you can learn once again just to understand. And this is something that you should make in your mind, and you should get ready for the tolerance and should have the patience, because you are a growing child and you will should grow up as a good citizen of the country also. So you have to work out for that. So thank you class.